What up, everybody? Sorry that went off so abruptly. Um, I know this my second live tonight. I'm so mad because I did such a great job with explaining myself for the K dot reaction that I did. I'm pretty sure tomorrow it will not be on my YouTube. But if you want to see the full show as well as my breakdown, go to YouTube tonight and check it out. I did try to add it on Facebook, my YouTube channel, the link on Facebook. Hopefully you can get it from there to go on to YouTube to check it out. Facebook kind of like it's a little bit, they kind of took some stuff out. So I don't think that the full video is up on Facebook because they kind of banned a couple things as well as IG. They took the entire video off of IG. So it is no longer on IG. My live is not on IG. It was so good. And I was talking about FBA and what that stands for. So, I hope that you guys can check it out. If not, I'm really proud of, myself for getting out of my shell to really become extremely unapologetic with the things that I was saying. And I know it's late, guys. I know that you probably, are trying to rest after that football game. I really don't watch football, so I wasn't too impressed about like the highlights of that, but I was extremely impressed with Kendrick and him representing for foundational Black Americans. And if you want to know more about that, like I said, check out my YouTube channel, Fresh and Friends. It's actually on there and you can, hear more if it's still up. So this conversation right here, if you notice, I said transparency 105. Usually when I make these, I'm kind of like, it's kind of like how K Dot got the heart, like heart part 1 through heart part 6. Mine is transparency 101, 102. So I'm on 105. I think a couple of them got deleted along the way. But this conversation that I'm having right now is really hard, but it's a hard conversation, but it's necessary. And the reason being is because I don't want to lose faith in my culture because I love my culture and I wish that we were more cohesive and more unified, and not just when it comes to a Super Bowl or music and different things like that, but just for every aspect. But hopefully we'll get there before we pass this earth. And I really hope that happens. But for right now, I'm starting to feel like I am not the right messenger when it comes to the content that I create, as far as like protect Black women, support real men, just having my news channel, which is This Is Insane. Also, Let's Whine About It, talking about how can we foster better relationships in our community with each other. Those things are extremely dear to me, and I'm extremely passionate about them. And I do a lot of research, so I don't be trying to be first about different things. I do a lot of research pertaining to different topics because I'm also learning, and that's important to me. Um, but I've been in a lot of podcast spaces lately. I've been in a lot of podcast groups just so that I can really kind of hone into what I'm doing a little more. And I'm a lone wolf. You know, everything that I'm doing on my own. So I be up to 4 or 5 in the morning, sometimes birds chirping. Then I get 3, 4 hours of sleep and have to go to work in the morning the next day. And, you know, I never complain about it because of the fact that my whole mission has been to inform myself as well as my culture. Um, and I should say, just not my generation, but even the younger generation, and give them some news, some information that's needed in a palatable way, in a way where they can digest it, in a way that's kind of hood oriented, in a way that's, you know, got a little slang, you know, tight. No, no, just being funny right there. But I don't think that is resonating. I don't think that I see views, and you know, and I was okay with that, I guess, until I really learned more as I started growing and evolving into these podcast spaces, and noticing that um in order for me to really grow, I have to have engagement. I have to have people that's going to like, that's going to subscribe, that's going to engage, you know, that's showing interest in order for the algorithm to be built for me to be able to get in those spaces to start to attract more viewership. And that is not the case. And like I said, it's really hard because, of course, I'm not getting monetized, so I'm not getting paid. Um, and the subscriptions that I subscribe to that help me into becoming a better podcaster, I'm paying out of my pocket. And even if I put, please donate even $1, I don't have that support. So I have to fall back on, you know, on those shows at this present time. And it really hurts to say it because I do know that there are a small group, a small tribe that I have that really look forward to hearing or watching the shows. And you know, like I said, there's views, there's, like, you know, on Facebook I've noticed there's views, but I just still can't get anybody to say, oh, you know, yeah, I agree with this and this is what we could do. And so so I guess YouTube or Facebook, IG just think I got bots. So yeah, so unfortunately, and shout out to Mighty Sharp, thank you for joining. And you know what, I do not want to butcher this. I think it's Galange underscore perfectly Yankee. I hope that's what that say. Thank you, both of you guys, for watching on IG. I appreciate that. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be focusing more on my Fresh and Friends reaction channel. And the reason being is because lights, camera, action is something that I'm extremely passionate about. And you know, in reacting to different things, um, I'm extremely passionate about, and I don't have to do as much research and be up all night, and it could save me money. And also, people that are into music, media, fashion, being able to learn from some of the greatest people that I've met, or that have extended themselves and said that they would give me some of their time to come on the show to enlighten people that is trying to get in this in that business. That's also important to me, and that's me showing still that I'm an advocate for people trying to become better and be inspired and do well in their craft. So I've decided to continue with Fresh and Friends, and also not care about getting monetized, not care about that to that capacity, because that's a different mission that I have. Hopefully people will be more excited about joining in and having conversations, and commenting and showing interest in some of the different things that I will be reacting to. But even so, it's not as necessary as it is when I'm in spaces talking about major things that is a part of the community and not getting any type of response, because I don't feel like I'm being heard, or I feel like I may be the wrong messenger. So I've decided to wait until something happens in my life where I can fully come back on, and I'm going to keep up my videos from all of the different shows that I've done. And maybe I don't want to say I'm ahead of the game in certain things, but maybe some of those topics may interest people in later on, and then I'll get more engagement on it, because I know that some of the people that have channels have said, people started going back into watching certain things and engaging later on in a couple of years or whatever it may be. So hopefully that may happen, but I don't want to feel like, I don't want to feel like, if I feel empty sometimes, because I am a creative person, and I am activist. And so sometimes it hurts not to, pretty much, it's kind of like when you have a birthday party and nobody shows up. Sometimes it feels that way. And it's like, why do I have so many organic followers on my pages, but I don't have the right tribe of people that's interested in engaging to a certain degree. And I'm just not for buying any followers and bots and different things like that. I want everything to be 100% authentic. So if I just can't get people to engage to that level because nobody's interested in what I have to say about issues and topics that I feel that's important to my culture, then I rather fall back on that and just, kind of like work on my show that may be fun and also informative. And so that's probably what I'm going to do, react to more movies and shows and different things like that, where maybe people don't want to think so hard. And for me to continuously inform myself, I have some great content creators that I follow, and I will just engage more on their platforms when it comes to some of the similar topics that I chose for, like protect Black women, support real men, different things like that. I'll just engage with them and try to connect with them and just be in their audience so that I can stay fed. Because if it's about being fed, period. And I always want to continue to be fed, and I always want to continue to research. And if I don't have an audience that is similar to that, then I have to change some things. So that is what I'm doing. And I hope that you guys still continue to rock with me. There will be some changes. K Dot definitely inspired me. We have watched the party die. And keep in mind, there will be a party, but it'll be a different type of party. And that's exactly what happened with the Super Bowl. Um, Everything that I feel that's coming back full circle is intellect, lyricism, critical thinking, um, more cultural, learning about our culture more, connecting. Those things, really need to come back to the forefront. And I think that they have been missing for a long time. And keep in mind that the powers that be is still burning books, still taking and stripping away history that is much needed to know. And it will be up to us to continue to learn and to continue to find the information that we need to know so that we can make sure that these young kids will be able to always be fed and know their legacy and their ancestors. Okay. All right. And with that being said, love y'all and mean it. Thank you so much. And that was just the conversation. The conversation was 20 minutes, and it was just about me no longer doing protect Black women, support real men. Let's whine about it when it comes to fostering better relationships in our community. I will continue to keep those channels up. But at this present time, like I said, I'm focusing on Fresh and Friends reaction channel. And, you know, and that's it. And that's all. And thank you so much, Miss Cynthia Haynes and Queen Muff. I appreciate you, ladies. I appreciate you so much for joining and watching. Oh, I got some comments. Let's see. Hey, sis. All right. Hey, girl. Hey. And then Queen, just continue to stay authentic, fair, honest, and trustworthy with your word and work. And I am. I can only be me, but also, like I said, I'm a lone wolf, and a sister cannot continue to pour into my time as well as my funds and not be able to get the support needed to continuously keep my channels up so that I can feed other people. So I'm going to stay fed. That's for sure. That's just a part of who I am. But and I do know that you are part of the tribe that engages and that loves, that always engages and that loves what I do. You have always said that, and I totally appreciate it. And in the future, those channels will be back. But at this present time, I just got to put them on the back burner because I'm not getting enough engagement when it comes to people, responding. And so I have to let those go in order to, put my energy into other things that I'm also passionate about that, may be for me to build on for this year and beyond. And love you too, Queen Muff. Still got your shirt, girl. I'll send it to you. I'll let you know when I can. But love you too, and thank you so much. Okay, guys, and make sure y'all watch my K-Dot reaction video before it gets banned, because I was discussing what FBA means, and it is a foundational Black American. Well, foundational Black American is any person who can trace their bloodline lineage back to the American system of slavery. To be FBA, one parent must come from a non-immigrant background. I am FBA. I am also part of the Gullah culture. That is my grandfather's culture. So that is in my roots. As I said earlier on, if you watched my first video, my KDOT video, and I discussed some of my lineage and what I'm trying to do since I just moved to North Carolina, because my grandparents are from North Carolina. My grandmother is from North Carolina on my mother's side, and my grandfather is from South Carolina. And unfortunately, I don't know my family to that extent. So I am looking to learn more about my legacy, my family, and where I come from and all of that. But definitely, we are from the Gullah Geechee culture. Okay. And with that being said, I won't get too much into that. But as I said, love y'all and mean it. And stay tuned for more Fresh and Friends reaction channel. Okay. All right. Talk to you later, and watch these couple videos before we get out of here. And I'll holla.
Everybody hands up, don't shoot. Mike Brown gets the 21 salute. Black hoodie in my black Tim boots. Kente spirit in my blood like roots. I'm like Kizzy, never needed Missy. Make them all dizzy as I lead them haters pissy. Never fall cause I stand for something. A strong black queen who ain't dying for nothing. Black lives matter, here comes the blood splatter. Bodies on the gurney like a food platter. Signs in the air as we gather. I'ma take a knee and it'll never be the latter. I have questions cause we looking for answers. Why you killing off my people like cancer? How you fearing for your life and his back turned? Knees on his neck and how you not concerned? Why you pop him like that with his kid in the car? With a seatbelt he couldn't get far. Why you scared for your life with the cops around? How you shoot him while he pinned to the ground? I need answers for the people in the back.
Hey, I'm give me your motherfucking hands. Watch out. I'm gonna baton the fuck out you. Hit the fucking hands. Watch out. Watch out.
See us, all you see is black. Cause when you see us, all you see is black. We fade the black. We fade the black.
Black man, raise your hand and shine. Black man, use $1, not a dime. Your hand stronger than an automatic 9. True reflection of the word divine. The word defines. Black man, raise your hand and shine. Black man, use $1, not a dime. Your hand stronger than an automatic 9. True reflection of the word divine. The word defines. Black man, raise your hand and shine. Black man, you $1, not a dime. Your hand stronger than an automatic 9. True reflection of the word divine. The word defines. Manhood being tested almost every day. Warm heart, cold hands, all work, no play. Try to build a better life for your queen and seeds. Carry the world in the palm of your hands until they bleed. Eyes bloodshot red from the pain inside. Gotta deal with disrespect and an untold lie. No justice, no peace. Black crime increase. Brothers, you really gotta cease before we all deceased. Killing and stealing is a sign of oppression. Drug dealing is a sign of flexing. Rape is a sign of aggression. Hustling means you're striving for blessings. Black men do the knowledge, start to study your lessons. If you wanna hide knowledge yourself, they say put it in a book. We couldn't read it, we too dumb to look. Our whole life was took. We still slaves in these modern times, and all our black men are first in line. Black man, raise your hand and shine. Black man, you $1, not a dime. Your hand stronger than an automatic 9. True reflection of the word divine. The word defines. Black man, raise your hand and shine. Black man, use $1, not a dime. Your hand stronger than an automatic 9. True reflection of the word divine. The word defines. A strong man will cry, a weak man will die. A confused man.
I just wanna sing my song. I ain't felt free in so long. Take these shackles off me. The world's trying to weigh me down, and I know this is how the story goes. Love and peace in a world so cold. Tell me where's the unity? This ain't how it's supposed to be. Oh no. gotta pray for bright.